Yeah, boy. Y'all boys be doing the thing now.
Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I just think we're probably going to have to get this a little deeper than this. Welcome back, guys, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I am your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru production, and we are back down here at Boynton Beach. This guy still may win the award for the strangest boat at the boat ramp today. He has backed it down a little bit. We're going to take a little different approach, it appears, this time. We're going to try pushing from the bow, but at least he's got the stern a little closer to the water this time. But, our cap's got it. Yeah, we are going sailing today, that is for sure. This thing's wild, man. This is a strange boat to look at. And this is our crew's third attempt to come into the dock. He's got his wife ready to jump into action, though. It's funny, when you've got your wife up here, legs out kind of like this, where she's already into that. Basically, she knows they're hitting something kind of mode. She's ready to protect the boat at all costs. Our cap's struggling to get it over to the dock a little bit here. We do have some currents and some wind today. Even though you can't really tell here, it almost looks like the boat's standing still. But, nope, don't do that. But cap's leaving the helm, and that's never a good idea. And here we go. Now the cap left the helm, and the boat, for some reason, it almost looked like it jumped into gear for a second. Wifey's there, ready to protect the boat. And it looks like we're going to get away without an issue this time. See if Captain can still get this over to the ramp, though. And it looks like we've got some success. These guys are running awfully close to our favorite sandbar, the dock blocker. And they're rolling at speed, man. Oh, they gotta move over, right? No, they hit it. Oh no, they hit the sandbar. Oh, wifey's not gonna live that one down. Our guy is all over the place trying to back this trailer up. He is having some serious struggles. And he's got the tailgate open, which helps like with a smaller trailer, but really on a bigger trailer, it's not gonna do a whole lot. You can see this thing in the mirrors most of the time. This guy walking up here in the green shirt, though, is with this crew. I'm wondering if he's walking up here saying, I'm going to take the wheel. Yeah, he's asking, hey, you want me to take over? Oh, wifey said, no, get out of the way. I'm going to do it. And so here's wifey backing down the trailer after she's kicked her husband out of the driver's seat. He was struggling up here and made 3 or 4 attempts to try and get this thing back down the ramp. And literally she walked up and said, out of the way, I'm going to do it. Kicked him out of the driver's seat and took over. And it looks like she's going to do exactly what she said. She's going to go ahead and do it. Oh, the tensions, how they flare at the ramp. It's so funny how everybody, when we're loading and unloading a boat, just how even couples, we can just all of a sudden get on each other's last nerves and the tempers just get going easily. Isn't this supposed to be relaxing and fun, right? Boating? Quality family time, they said. And wifey's gonna get the job done. We're gonna get the trailer into the water, and now let's see if hubby can get the boat onto the trailer. Well, our crew here has hit the dock blocker so hard, they had to call in backup. They got out, they tried to push, did what they could, and gave up and basically just made the call. And now we've got one of the towboats out here, and they're going to try and pull these guys off the sandbar. These ones are always interesting to watch because it doesn't necessarily go, unless you've experienced this, the way you think it's going to go. You know, typically I remember seeing this for the first time, I'm like, well, why wouldn't they just tie off to the transom? Well, it's because if that transom starts to dig, it's just going to get the boat more stuck. So they always go off the bow, and they'll just drag the boat back across the sandbar and hopefully back out here into deeper water. But I have seen this go where they couldn't get the boat. This one's not quite as stuck as I've seen some of them in the past, so I think they'll probably be able to get this one off. It's all about breaking it free that first time, and there we go. We've got some movement, and they're broke free, and more than likely they're going to get drug off of here. And this is just one of the good reasons to have, you know, a towboat membership of some kind. So I have to imagine if you make this call, this is probably $400 or $500 if you're paying for it out of pocket. But this crew right here, it looks like we are about to break free and they'll be back on their merry way of boating.
I know. Come here.
I can tell you for sure she's got more patience than I do.
What are you trying to do? Listen what I'm trying to say. Listen what I'm trying to say. Look over in the back, over the trim up. Over. Make it go up. Yeah. Now listen what I'm saying. Not all the way, just a little bit. Good. A little bit, pick it up.
Okay, so I can say for sure she's got more patience than I do. I don't think me and my wife, if we were down on the ramp having a conversation like this, it would have went like that one did. I probably would have gotten something thrown at me and probably her climbing out of the boat and telling me to get up there and do it my freaking self. And this is Cap's second attempt at approaching this ramp. I mean, we've got a little wind and current and he's trying to go against the wind and current. His crew's got lines out at least though. I mean, that's better than we can say for most boats we see at the boat ramp down here. He's approaching at a steep angle and nope, we're gonna back out again. Oh, Cap, there we go, Cap. You've got it figured out, buddy. Wind and current's pushing this way. Let's pull the old switcheroo and we're gonna go to the other side. After he had everybody get everything out and get it set up on that side, we're just gonna switcheroo it now and we're gonna successfully land on this dock. This is definitely the easiest way of doing it. If you got wind and current, let it push you into the dock. I got a little bit of fender envy from this guy right here. I mean, this little, I think this is a 19-foot Sea Ray. It might be the 21. It's tough to tell from right here, but I mean, he's definitely got fenders out there that are designed for probably a 24 to 30-foot boat, and he's fendered up. But typically when I see somebody this fendered up, there's a reason for it. They're fenders out because they need those fenders out. But let's see, Cap could prove me wrong here as he approaches the dock. I mean, they're definitely approaching with an abundance of caution. And he's gonna pass. Yeah, I guess he is. I thought he was gonna go into that ramp there, but it looks like he's gonna pass that one. Doesn't like his approach angle, probably. And the fact that there's a couple 100,000, maybe even more than that, catamaran next to it, maybe even makes him more nervous. But, you know, your fender's out, bro. You could have landed that. And they're just, I mean, this is like the slowest approach ever. And now we basically stopped the boat. We're going backwards. His guy at the bow of this boat may need to do a giant leap to try and make it to the dock. But we're completely sideways here. We're not really in a good position. So the current and the wind's all pushing toward this dock anyway. He should be parallel to the dock and letting that just push him in. And we've got the step off, but we're still just blocking both lanes. And we're not on the right cleat, so he can't really pivot this because he needs it from the mid cleat and we're on the front cleat. I mean, Captain appears to be struggling to figure this one out, so I'm assuming we're going to have to toss lines to this guy on the dock and let him just pull us in. And there's the toss, and we've got the miss. Well, it's kind of a partial miss. He's able to pull it out of the water. But that should be good enough for them to be able to tie this in, but it looks like he's still struggling. Cap's got it in reverse or something. But I gotta imagine this is it, and we're gonna get it in. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, be sure to check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all this great footage down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, who do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. We have Boats vs. Haulover, where Man and Machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet, Miami, Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.